Hi, I'm Moira McKenna. I'm the head of Identity and Media Partnerships at IQVIA. I was not shocked. I was actually glad they did it when they did it and on their own terms instead of, have us to continue to run around waiting for the deadline. And the fact that they realized that they were going to need to delay and they took the proactive step to at least announce sooner rather than later, I think that gave the industry the ability to pause, work on immediate priorities, and then, focus on cookie deprecation maybe after Cannes. So I'm rather hopeful. At IQVIA, we work with great partners like ID5 and Experian and others in the identity space to really test interesting new solutions. And so I like that we have more time to test things live while cookies still exist, so that we have some good data to look at before we make decisions with our partners and with our clients in 2025. I would expect, regardless of if they make the decision or not, or push back or not, that the landscape for addressability is going to shift significantly, but I don't think it's going to shift the way most people think, which is it's just going to be a nightmare. I think this delay in particular is allowing people to continue to push forward with testing new products. And I think everyone realizes that there's a better solution out there and we should be working towards that and not continually returning to the way things used to be. So I'm really hopeful that 2025, regardless of the Google decision, that the industry will have made great strides in addressability to capture more of the market and just do what we do better. I think the biggest opportunity is innovation. Cookies came to the party 30 years ago, and they were never really meant to be used the way we've all used them. And I think, that really stymied innovation in this space. And the fact that Google announced when they did a few years ago, it made the industry look and see that this is a challenge and a challenge worth solving. And though we've had starts and stops, I feel that there's really great momentum. In our measurement practice, we're looking a lot at linear television, as well as audio. So I think everyone thinks about addressability in terms of digital, but the reality is if you're doing omni-channel measurement, it really has to be omni, right? Omni-channel, and that includes things like linear and out of home and print and audio. And I think the industry has really come to expect some real specificity in their measurement, that it's something that digital was able to provide. And I think it's time that we start to take some of that rigor and put it against other channels. I think 5 or 6, and this is the second year here with IQVIA. If you're attending for the first time, I think the best tip I can give you is remain flexible. You will meet people you never knew and leave really great partners and friends. You will run into people you haven't seen in years. You'll get introduced. You'll see an Olympic torch perhaps. So you have to be really flexible with your time. Travel time from one end of the cassette to the next. So I would say be flexible and leave a little travel time before meetings to allow some of that serendipity to happen. I think for me, we joke, it's kind of like the best industry high school reunion out there. And what I really like is being in this industry for approaching 20 years now. It's the one time a year I know I'm gonna see a lot of my favorite industry people in the same place. So yeah, great meetings, great partnerships, but this industry has allowed me to have some really great friendships and I get to see all those folks here.